Hello everybody and welcome to today's Section 5 matchup between the Hornell Red Raiders and the Keshequa Indians. I'm Bob Pleischer. Starting a little bit late because the game started about 10 minutes early. So I'm not sure why, and because of that I missed an inside the park home run by Luke Smith, I believe, when I was trying to get things logged in. So I apologize to them and him and missed a couple other hits here, so nothing I can do when they're going to start early. And I was a little bit late getting here. Ooh, high and inside that time. On the mound, number 5, Andrew Carson. There's a pop fly. Oh, you got to grip it. Perfect example of what happens. Two hands, two hands. Mentioning that even last night watching Major League Baseball. Swings through that one. So runner on at first base. It's going to drop in there for a base hit. So runners at first and second now. Ball one inside. Again, top of the second, Bob Pleischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. 3-0 Hornell on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. If you're just joining us, we started late, but Hornell, bottom of the first inning, had an inside the park home run by Luke Smith. And once you know, I didn't get it on film, unfortunately, because they started 10 minutes early and I was still trying to log in and get things set, but don't know why they decided to start early, but so it's my fault, but it's the Keshequa Indians. Foul tips that one. At bats number 2, Aiden Wood. He's batting .280. Pops one back. Andrew Carson delivers. Goes through the shortstop. It's going to load the bases. So Keshequa only has one win on the year, coming in at 1-8. Nate Bean at the plate, a little high from Carson. Two balls, no strikes. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. There's a pop fly. And Spencer Wyatt, beautiful job. Did he tag up? Or did it hit the... I guess he did. It didn't hit the ground, did it? No? Spencer Wyatt running in from right field. Riley Rees. Is that his name? Foul ball. That's number 9. Apologize. Joe Colombo. It's low and in the dirt. 1-1. Two and 1 to Colombo. Swings through that one, strike 2. 2-2. Foul tipped. Runners on first and second. There's a strike 3. So 2 outs here. See, even the scoreboard, just by starting late, it confused early. The scoreboard just turned on here. So everyone not expecting the game to start early, including myself. Again, I apologize. Here's center fielder, or right fielder, number 15, Andrew Patterson. It was over Patterson's head that Luke Smith hit that ball that ended up in a inside the park home run. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Or 2 balls, a strike. Yep, that's right. I was right the first time. Pop up. And beautiful catch that time, Thurston. It's going to take us to the bottom of the second. 2-1. Today's game is brought to you by Connors and Ferris. Your workers' comp attorneys committed to serving you with offices in Buffalo and Rochester. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Give Connors and Ferris a call. Maple City Dodge, check out the 2019s that are already on the lot, and they've already been selling during this spring event here they've got going on up at Maple City Dodge. Call Rhonda Wilsey at Howard Hanna, 382-4539. Rhonda Wilsey and Howard Hanna, a great combination. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690. John and Dagan. And Main Street Redemption Center, 324-3601. I don't know why you would call them. Just stop in and bring your cans and bottles in. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 3, Saturday and Sunday. Poulos and Roselle, attorneys at law. Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos. Call 324-7333. Offices in the Crossroad Professional Building across from Burger King and above Andalina Dental there. Beautiful building. You can see it right on basically on the corners of Route 36 and Main Street. So Connor Galton pitching for the Indians. Again, coming in at 1-8. Hornell is 4-5. Taylor Stutzman at bat now for the Raiders. Hornell's got two left-handed batters, Spencer Wyand and Taylor Stutzman. Pops one up with the win. This is going to be trouble. And got good catch. Shortstop Pat Wood, number 12. You could see that ball when it hit off there. It curled right back, and Wood made a good play on it. So 1 out. Keshequa. Demetrius Keshequa to the plate. Looks like strike one. He's hitting 125, so a very low batting average this season so far for Demetrius. Only a sophomore though, so brought up from JVs. Looks at that one. It's going to be 2-2. I was told 3-0 because the scoreboard's on now. Then now it says 4-0, but that's not 4-1, but that's not correct. I'm pretty sure the score is 3-1. That's what I'm talking about. The scoreboard here. Oh, it doesn't matter. You guys can't see the scoreboard, so just pay attention to what I'm showing you. See Pat McHale. Yep, look at him field that ball. Good job, first base coach Pat McHale. So Caper's still 2-2. High, works the count full. It's popped. And it got stuck in the net. So Keshequa works his way to first with the walk. So it's Luke Smith at bat. Like I said, had a inside the park home run to start things out today for him. Looking to bunt, throw over to first, but Keshequa back in time. It's going to be a pop fly, and it's going to be, ooh, I thought it might be trouble, but good job by first baseman Nate Bean. Not only that, they're battling the sun, too, so good job, Nate. Andrew Carson, the pitcher, at the plate now for Hornell. Foul ball, but caught. It's a beautiful job. Sorry, I thought that was going behind the home plate dugout, or home team dugout, but good play by the catcher. It's going to take us to the third, top of the third. Today's game is brought to you by Wyan Chiropractic, Dr. John Wyan, Dr. Joseph McKay. Get well and stay well with a visit to Wyan Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. And by Hornell Erie Federal Credit Union, protection for you for over 50 years. Great place to save, a great place to borrow. Stop in at 80 Erie Avenue in Hornell at Hornell Erie Federal Credit Union. And airtight spray foam insulation, new and old construction, commercial, residential. Call 368-2842, airtightofnewyork.com. Remax Hometown Choice, Martha Marino, Reggie Gambino, 117 Main Street, call 697-3629, a household name. Play on words. Mike Palmer, Plumbing and Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Services, State Route 36 in Canisteo, 698-4444. Mike Palmer. Hornell Gardens, a Hurlburt Care community since 1970, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Beautiful place, Hornell Gardens. And by First Heritage Federal Credit Union, opening here within a month or so, right across from the Hornell tennis courts. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. So 3-1, top of the third inning. Dustin Zangerl up for Keshequa. He's batting .450. Beautiful play. Second baseman Justin D'Amato. So one out. D'Amato to O'Rourke. Now up Pat Wood, hitting .280 for Keshequa. There's a shot. It's going to be up the middle, base hits. So two contacts immediately on first pitches to The first two at 1 out, and now first base hit by Wood. Now number 1, Connor Galton, up to the plate. Low, ball 1. Welcome those watching on Facebook Live. Again, Bob Fleischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth as Wood steals, or actually advances to second on the pass ball. So I said if I had $1 for every time that ball has been in the dirt from the pitching this year, and there's another shot. D'Amato over to O'Rourke, 2 outs. Wood advances to third. Beautiful day in the Maple City, about 75 degrees, windy, and Sean Curran is here. Ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. 2-0. This is Thomas Hackett. Swings through that one, 2-1. Foul tip, a little late on that one, but 2-2. Full count. Again, the score 3-1 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. And Carson. Let's Hackett get aboard here. 2 outs, runners on the corners now. Wood on third, Hackett on first, and Riley Reese to the plate. Riley's hitting .348, so there's a strike, not someone you want to mess with here. Trying to probably paint the corners here, so you want to give him anything right down the middle with his average. Oh, and he gets hit. So Riley takes one for the team. He's limping a little bit. Unintentional. But Carson here not having the best of innings for Hornell. Loads the bases now with 2 outs. High, so having a trouble finding the strike zone. Ball 2, nowhere to put him as he's behind here. This is Aiden Wood at bat. Low, ball 3. So Carson in danger of walking in a run here. 3-0. There's a strike. I think one thing, I think probably Dyring yelled to him, don't forget you got 8 other gloves out there. You got to give him something, in the strike zone. There's ball 4, so that's going to walk in a run. Now the scoreboard still says, now it says 4-2. But Hornell didn't score a run at the bottom of the 2nd inning. I don't know where he's got that score in there, but yes, Coach Dyring's going to come out and have a word. And he's switching pitchers here. So if you're watching on Spectrum Cable Channel 1301, we'll be back. Time Warner, or that's on Spectrum. Facebook, stay with us as Hornell Zach Miles will take to the mound now. We'll let you watch him warm up for a second.
First Heritage Federal Credit Union brings you Keshequa. What's Keshequa? It's an easy way to earn up to 39 times more interest on your money that just might make you want to dance. ATM refunds, no monthly fees, outstanding local service, and way more interest than those mega banks. What are you waiting for? Switch to free Keshequa checking at First Heritage Federal Credit Union.
Not sure why the umpire, he's just probably. So base is still loaded, 1 run home. I'm going to change the score because I was told it was 3-0 after the end of the first, so it is 4. Four to 2, we'll say. Number 8, Nate Bean. I don't have his average. It wasn't in the stats. It was left blank, so I'm not sure why that is. Still 2 outs. Another run home here. Top of the 3rd. And he offered there. So 0-2. Again on the mound for Hornell, Zach Miles. I had to set up a little differently because there's equipment and stuff in the way where I usually stand over here. And there's strike 3, so Miles 3 straight pitches and gets out of the inning. So good job, Zach. It's going to take us to the bottom of the 3rd. Never remember it being so windy this year. Of course, never remember it being so cold so late as well, but there hasn't been a day yet that I have filmed that it hasn't been windy. In fact, I have a couple jobs for my drone for filming, and I haven't been able to take it out yet. Either it's raining or it's extremely windy. Let's see if I gotta pay attention in case I get hit by a excuse me, wild ball here. So if you're just joining us, like I said, Hornell up 4-2, which I'm not sure is right, but they scored, I know they scored 3 runs at the bottom of the 1st. Luke Smith had an inside the park home run, which, like I said, I did not get on film because they started the game 10 minutes early. In fact, the funny thing was, Pat McHale was just coming out of the washroom when I was coming over or going to grab something else, and he was like, "Oh my God, they're starting already!" And so it just ended up being a bad timing for everybody, and I'm not sure why the officials or umpires and started the game early. But anyways, still on the mound, number 1, Connor Galton. Four to 2. Thurston. To the plate for Hornell. Thurston came in with a .333 batting average. 3.33. And the dirt ball. One beautiful day. Went on the steps walk to end poverty in Steuben County here for Catholic Charities this morning. Walked around Main Street, or down Maple Street and back up Genesee Street, and beautiful day. Raised several $100s. That's just our group from Hornell Kiwanis. So if you saw people walking around the city of Hornell today, that was us. Don't forget Sports Night next week. Speaking of Luke Smith and his Inside the Parker there, he's going to be honored at Sports Night next Saturday night in Hornell. Your tickets are available at the Hornell Wegmans as Male Athlete of the Year. Anna Flights will be Female Athlete of the Year, or is Female Athlete, not will be. And celebrities scheduled to appear are Goose Gossage, Hornell Buffalo Bill wide receiver James Lofton, I also have Jose Canseco, and oh, nice shot. 2 others. Ooh, ball gets away. Oh, and he tries to, I mean, he does. He ends up getting there, but just not a good transition there between the first baseman and Galton, the pitcher. Allows Thurston to get to second on the air. Spencer Wyand up now. So Ernie Shavers is also coming. He was boxed to Muhammad Ali and had several big fights in his career, so he's going to be. Muhammad Ali said he once asked whoever hit the hardest in his career, and there's a base hit. That's going to bring home Thurston, who almost trips. And now Spencer Wyand has to get back to first, so good job, Spencer. I'm sorry I'm trying to cover everything here with one camera. Spencer rounded first there, headed to second, but knowing they had a lost cause at home plate, Dustin Zangru threw the cutoff man and caught Spencer almost out trying to get to second. So Justin D'Amato up now. And now the scoreboard's all screwed up. It says Hornell's up 13-2. Spencer Wyand, ball gets through the shortstop there, and number 9, Joe Colombo, the second baseman, backing up on that throw. I think, you know, it says 14-2. I'm not sure what's going on with that scoreboard. I'm going to go back to, it's going to be 4-2 is the score right now. And there's no outs here. There's a hit. Oh, yep, right up the middle, base hit. Rounding third coming home is Wyan. The ball not thrown to the cutoff man. That's so important right there because it lets D'Amato get to second. That's just basically a base hit. Let the run score. And D'Amato ends up making it to second off an errant throw. So you young kids out there watching, always hit your cutoff man. Connor O'Rourke. So now the score is 5-2. So there's a walk. O'Rourke. So they're gonna take time here.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. This is a serious problem, but one we can solve. Visit feedingamerica.org to help. Together we can solve hunger. Together we're feeding America.
So ball one. Here's strike 1-1. Oh, it's over his head. So still nobody out here now. Taylor Stutzman. At the plate now for Hornell. I think they're discussing if it hit, because it looked like, I think it hit the batter, but I could be wrong. I thought for sure that something was squirrely about that, but. Stutzman pops one foul out of play. Swings through that one for 1 and 2. Two and 2, Stutzman. Count full now. First base is open. Runners on second and third. And swings through that one. Good pitch that time. Pitching to number 15, Andrew Patterson, came in from right field. Keshequa at the plate for Hornell. Two and 0. Three straight balls here to Keshequa. And ball 4. So Keshequa works his way into a walk. So now bases are loaded with 1 out. And Luke Smith's up, so if he can get another inside the Parker here, that'd be awesome. And this one I could get on film. Ooh, looked like a little low and outside, but strike 1 nonetheless. One and 1. There's another shot. It's going to be foul, though. Onto the basketball court over there. There's a base hit. It's going to bring in a run. Oh, no. Brings in more than 1. He's having a tough time hitting the cutoff man that time as 2 runs come across. Another double for Luke. Andrew Carson. Swings through that one. 1-1. Bases loaded here, bottom of the third, 8-2. In the dirt. Ooh. Hope he's all right. That didn't sound too good. I heard sound like something snapped. I hope not. I don't know if that ball came up, hit him in the wrist, or what, but hopefully he'll be all right. Shake it off a little bit. Two and one. Two and two. Again, Andrew Patterson pitching for the Keshequa Indians. And got him at home. So double play. Oh, he was safe. Looked like the umpire called him out initially. That was confusing. Yeah, obviously he's right there, but yeah, good play by Keshequa, but somehow avoiding the tag that time was Kabik. I think that was Kabik that came across there. Luke Smith advances to third. There's a chopper. There's the out. So good play. It's going to take us to the fourth. One pitch, one out here. Top of the fourth inning, 9-2. Nice try by D'Amato. Gets out to right field. Patterson gets on with a hit. Oh, that time throws behind. Dustin Zangerl. There's a strike. 1-2. Force out to second. Sorry, I missed that. 2 outs. Pat Wood at bat. Zach Miles on the mound for Hornell. Again, Pat Wood at bat. Two and 2. Or 2-1, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what this is all about. Three and 1 now. D'Amato to O'Rourke. That's the 3rd out. It's going to take us to the bottom of the 4th now. Today's game is brought to you by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, proudly serving Rochester, Buffalo, in the southern tier here of Hornell. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Stop up the Airport Road North Hornell, Maple City Dodge. Great sales, great service. Check out the 2019s that are on the lot at Maple City Dodge. Howard Hanna, Rhonda Wilsey. Call 382-4539. Looking to sell a home or buy your next home? Call Rhonda Wilsey today. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, serving the Southern Tier since 1989. 324-6690, John and Dagan. And Main Street Redemption Center. Get your cans and bottles in there 7 days a week, 9 to 6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 3, Saturday and Sunday. Poulos and Roselle, Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos, attorneys at law. Call 324-7333, offices in the Crossroad Professional Building. Of course, Wine Chiropractic. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Joseph McKay. Get well and stay well with a visit to Wine Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Hornell Area Federal Credit Union, protection for you for over 50 years. Great place to save, a great place to borrow. 80 Erie Avenue in Hornell. And airtightofnewyork.com, spray foam insulation, commercial, residential, new and old construction. Call 368-2842, airtightofnewyork.com. Remax Hometown Choice, offices at 117 Main Street in Hornell. Reggie Gambino, Martha Marino. Call 697-3629. Then you just saw Mike Palmer Plumbing and Heating, State Route 36 in Hornell. Air conditioning services, coal services. Call 698-4444. So Hornell up 9-2. Spencer Wyand. At the plate for Hornell. Chops one foul. I think he was aiming for me. One and one to Spencer. There's a pop fly. So good job on the outfield, Riley Reese, left fielder. Justin D'Amato. One and one to D'Amato. Two and one. D'Amato's due for a good hit here. Just like that. Oh, and it gets, D'Amato rounds first, but actually probably could have made it that time. Keshequa was having a little bit of tough time getting the ball from the infield, or to the infield from the outfield. So a good hit by D'Amato. Carson, or I'm sorry, this is O'Rourke up. Connor O'Rourke. Patterson threatens to throw over to keep D'Amato close. Ball one. 1-1. Tomato able to steal second. See, don't quote me on any kind of score here. Hornell has not scored a run in this inning, but yet they have it on the scoreboard as if they do, and it's actually 9-2. Not sure who's running the scoreboard up there, but they're having a heck of a time. That's confusing me. That's the worst part, because I kind of rely on what they're doing, since I have 50 other things I'm trying to do here as well. Guess I can't rely on anybody. See, and you had him as 3 balls, but that's only 2-1 now. Or no, it is 3-1. I apologize, 3-1. There's a shot. Nice catch. Couldn't see who is the center fielder out there, but beautiful job. So 2 outs, D'Amato on second. Ooh, inside. Pitch that time. Zach Miles at the plate. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. One and one. Foul tip back to the backstop. Ooh. Miles hits in the back, the thud of the back. You can hear that. So Stutzman with 2 men on, 2 outs. And foul. Just foul. Pop fly to the wind again. Oh, why would they, see, not talking to each other, and nobody's covering first. So an easy and great play by Stutzman that time, rounding first. Saw the ball drop in there, nobody's covering first, so he knew he could get back there if it was thrown in on time, which it was, but that's gonna bring a run home. So now it's 10-2. I think. Here's a bunt. Foul. They got 11-2. I don't know what's going on here. Tyler can run. I've never seen him run that fast before. At least not on the basketball court, but foul tip. They have I'm going to trust them. They have 3 balls, 2 strikes on the scoreboard. I'm not guaranteeing this is correct. I only need 1 out here. So I guess he was right. Loads the bases. It's Demetrius Kabik. Luke Smith. Oh, and he gets hit. I think he definitely tried to get out of the way, but hit his calf muscle. It's going to bring a run home. Andrew Carson. Bases loaded here still. Carson came in batting .375 today. Since I don't have an official scorekeeper here, not sure what he's done so far today, and since we missed the first inning and a half, I said one of the biggest highlights, but we missed it, was Luke Smith had an inside the park home run. But unfortunately, they started this game 10 minutes early, and I wasn't ready to go online and ready yet. And that was a surprise to me, as that's down third base, foul. Even the Hornell coaching staff, one of them was in the bathroom. They weren't even out in the field yet, and they're already starting to bat. It was strange. Strike 3. So that'll take us to the 5th inning. 11-2. Today's game is brought to you by, again, Mike Palmer Plumbing and Heating, Coal Services, State Route 36, Canasteel, 698-4444. Hornell Gardens, a Hurlburt Care Community since 1970. Long-term care facilities, short-term care, and rehab at Hornell Gardens. First Heritage Federal Credit Union coming to Hornell in about a month, right across from the Hornell tennis courts. So 11-2. They have 12-2 on. Now they have 0 everything on the scoreboard. That's how screwed up things have been today. I'm not sure what's going on. It's been a bad Saturday all around. A strike one by Miles. It's been a strange Saturday. Strike two. Now he's got 4. Not sure what's going on. Doesn't even keep the scoreboard on. And he got hit by pitch. Oh, started out 2 strikes and then hits him. I think we've seen, what, 3 or 4 hit batsmen today? Again, the scoreboard slowly coming back to life. A little upsetting that things aren't running usual. I know they usually have Mr. Kelleher, Gary Kelleher, up there running things. He does a great job. I'm not sure who's up there today, but I would at least make sure they have someone that knows what they're doing. Go to other schools like at Livonia, they have the concession stand open. Everything here. Hornell has yet to have the concession stand open this year, which is you're losing money. Should have a 50-50 raffle they used to do years ago. A lot of things that should be. I'm just saying that should be done, but aren't done here. There's a little shot for a base hit. Base hit. Nice try. Luke diving for it. So Riley Reese. So no play that time for Carson, the shortstop. He had to charge the ball, but no play at either base. It's going to load the bases. Still only 1 out. Strike one. 0-2. It's Nate Bean at the plate for the Keshequa Indians. That's in the dirt, ball one. There's a strike 3. Only 3 seniors on the Keshequa. That's, like I said, the issue. We don't have kids playing sports like they should. That ball's going to get through, and it's going to bring a run home. Connor Galton. Two and one. And over to first. Zach Thurston. Bottom of the fifth. 11-3, I think. And I say that because the scoreboard here has been going crazy and putting runs down that I didn't see cross any plate, but Hornell got like the first batter on in one of the innings, I can't remember, third inning. And then all of a sudden they had scored a run, it said, and I was like, wait a minute, there's only been one batter, so there's no way, and there wasn't a home run. Well, there was a home run in the first inning. There's Thurston with a shot right out to center field. Beautiful job for 1 out. So the scoreboard is that 12-3. I have 11-3, so I don't think it really matters. Spencer Wyand. Strike one to Spencer Wyand. Two outs. As Justin D'Amato is up now. Sneezing. Hope don't have hay fever. Whoops, I missed that play. Great play. Third baseman. 1, 2, 3. Hornell goes down. It's going to take us to the top of the 6th inning. I'm going to trust the scoreboard here and say it's 12-3, not 11. I think it's actually 10-3, but. Keshequa comes back, then I'd be concerned. So top of the 6th inning. Andrew Patterson. Looks at strike one from Miles. So 3-1 to Miles now, or to Patterson from Miles. Ooh. Both catchers getting hit in the wrists today. Guess he's gonna be all right. So full count now. There's an out, so first batter up, out. Now batting number 5, Wyatt Siluzewski. Looks at ball 1. Outside, 2-0. Way to charge it. Justin D'Amato, and backing up the play, you saw Thurston running over too, so a good all-around play that time by Hornell. 2 outs. So number 12, Pat Wood, to the plate for the Indians. Indians only winning 1 game this year, 1-8. Hornell 4-5. Hornell can go to 500 here by the win today, up 12-3 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. Again, Bob Peiss here broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Welcome those watching on Facebook Live. So that's the second easy play, not today, but this first easy play we've seen that Carson should have had at short. He's too tall to be playing short. Can't get that glove down. He had a routine play the last game Hornell played against Dansville that he couldn't handle either, so it's tough. These guys are playing different positions, pitching, you know, and then throwing it short. He played first base, I think, earlier this year. 2-2 now. Outside, full count. So these kids are too tall. O'Rourke had a tough time picking it up too. Finally flips it over to Miles, and that's the end of the top of the. That takes us to the bottom of the 6. I can't speak either today, so forgive me. Taylor Stutzman in the Hornell bullpen over there. Andrew Patterson still on the mound here for Keshequa. Come on, Pat, McHale. They're going to pitch the ball without you running over here. It's Connor O'Rourke. Bottom of the 6th. Fouls the first one off. Two and 1. Here's a base hit. He's going to try making it, and he does. Good heads up base running by O'Rourke that time. So Zach Miles, the pitcher, up for Hornell. Two balls and a strike. Miles swinging the bat. Here he goes. goes, laying down a bunt. And then pulls back. Foul tip, 2-2. 1 on here. Rourke at second. Full count. Patterson having a tough time finding the strike zone here. In the dirt. O'Rourke heads up running that time, gets over to third. Still nobody out, runners on the corners. And Taylor Stutzman up. Pass ball. Great running by Miles, gets over to third, crossing the plate. And that's going to do it. I guess it's a 10-run rule. And I'm not sure if that, well, I guess that was the real score, 13-3. That'll end it. So thanks for joining us. Another Peisch Sports presentation. Log on Facebook and go to Peisch, P-E-I-S-H Sports for our next broadcast.